Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about how to stand out in any market, literally any market. And I will be sharing strategies, systems, steps, and ways you can stand out in any market on this episode. So stick around and listen to the end. So, how to stand out in any market? I have gotten this question every time. Oh, favor, I sell shoes. How would I stand out? I sell bags. How would I stand out? You're a retail, you're a wholesaler, and you're still struggling, especially realtors, like people who sell landed properties, and things like that, expensive products. They hardly stand out because literally there is no value proposition for their markets. Like, or you can say, oh, we sell land and our prices are cheaper. Like, everyone says that. So how do you want to stand out in a very, very high competitive market like that? So here are some strategies and things I think you should do before launching or proposing to do a campaign if you are in that space. So this episode is really for retail people, retail sellers, wholesalers, and business owners in general, by the way. And you are doing a general business, like a market business. So I think this episode will help you shaping your psychology, strategy, and system to grow your business. So one of the first thing I would tell anybody in this category: you're a realtor, you sell properties, you sell cars, you sell bags, like everyone bag. You're a drop shipper. You get things from AliExpress and just sell it to the new name. And basically nothing really complex. You're just like a retail trader. Basically, the first thing to do is to brand yourself. Not creating logo. Not creating logo. Like actual branding yourself. Putting your name or a name you call yours on it. In the sense that when it is branded, that's the first way to separate yourself. Branded in the sense that the message, the reason why you're doing it. Like, I'll take, for example, a gadget store. A gadget store that centered in Computer Village, the heart of Lagos, want to get more customers. Obviously, the market you are in, everybody is telling people, oh, I sell the cheapest phone. I sell original phone. My own is UK used. My own is... And the moment you can brand yourself properly, in the sense that your designs on internet is like really standard and convincing, telling a story, a very wonderful story. Like, okay, first, before you launch, you did a pre-launch sales where you use some posters. You don't probably have enough money, so you might not use influencers. I'm just saying, but you can employ micro or nano influencers to create videos for you. You added your logo, then like there's a specific touch and feel to your packaging. When you package the phone, there is a letter or like a letter thanking them for purchasing from you. Your package, your nylon, everything is just different from just like when you go purchase something from Slots or Techno brand, like the actual store and Oraimo store. There's this brand that comes with it. There's a feel. It's not like Oraimo is the only gadget store like for accessories, right? But there's the packaging that Oraimo has that does give it this look and feel that makes it feel different completely. Like when you're opening the new Freeport Pro, and there's this strong feeling that comes with it. So one of the best way to stand out is to brand. Like really branding the voice, the message, the pictures, the images, the content, the personalities. There's a way your staff should speak. They shouldn't sound like everybody. Yeah, there's a way they should communicate. There's a way they should call. Like everything is around the brand. So you see, it's way wider than just having a logo. Now the next thing to do is to analyze the market trend. You need to understand the trend in that space before starting any campaign, especially in spaces like this. You need to, like realtor, automobile companies, you need to understand and analyze the market. You need to conduct intensive research, create surveys, ask people questions like how their experience has been working with other people. You see the flaws of this retail goods you're selling. You notice that, oh, some people don't have very terrible customer care service. They have very bad customer experience, and those are the things, those little changes and positioning that you get from the survey would be your own building blocks, in the sense that if you have a barber salon, for example, a barber shop where you cut your hair, you go there and you ask people around that vicinity, oh, how is your experience with this barber? They'll be like, oh, I went there, I was waiting for long, and they'll tell you how bad it is waiting for someone to attend to them. You go to another, or just walking on the street and asking people random questions about cutting hair or making hair in that location, and they'll share their experiences with you. You can learn from those stories, and that survey would help you get a head start when you are trying to enter into that space. Because trust me, there are a lot of flaws in businesses currently in this generation, and that's something that gap is what you will leverage on and scale your business. You don't have to be completely out of the blue, like come up with one big strategy or tech support or one tech system. No, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is analyze the market, find the gaps. There are definitely a lot of gaps and flaws in markets like the realtor, the automobile company, the retail services, retail products, and all other simple general market like that. Then you need to identify the high impact offers. You need to know what people are looking for, what is demanded, what are they paying for right now. Okay, to use the best example to use here is an automobile company. If you have an automobile company, for example, you know the cars they are currently buying. It has to be a Lexus, it has to be Corolla, it has to be Camry from 2007 to 2008, or a Lexus 2009, or EX350, or IS250 or IS350. Those are the cars that people are looking for, because that's just it. Their demand for it is very high. Not everyone is looking for a Range Rover or a Ferrari right now. So getting a Ferrari in stock would actually tarnish your business. It's not like your product is bad, is you are getting what people do not need. Let me come again. So getting a Ferrari when you're supposed to be getting a Lexus, a Camry, or the ready used cars like Venza and other cars like Highlander, you're getting a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce. There is a market for that. I'm not withstanding that. But for a general market that you want to sell every day, you can't sell. No, it's not a course. It's not a bad statement. You can't just sell because there is no high demand for what you are selling. So the market you are into, you need to understand the high impact offer. What are they looking for right now? If I was to sell a gadget, what device are people buying? Obviously, in Nigeria, there's a very high demand for iPhones, and across Africa, everyone wants to get an iPhone. It's not like Samsung phones are not selling, but there is very high demand for it. And the next thing you know, okay, what can I use to supplement this demand? Okay, now if I don't have iPhone available, should I have a Google Pixel in my store? Should I have this? All those things really matter, because when a customer walks into your store, you don't want them to walk out without anything. So you need to understand the high impact offer that would play a major role in your business. The next thing you want to understand is the early bird offer. Yeah, many businesses don't do this because they assume that the early bird offer is for event. But no, it's not just for event. Like, having early bird offer makes people feel special first. Also, it actually creates an exclusive discount for them, and that benefit is something that they don't want to just lose. Oh, I just got an iPhone 16. Literally, that feeling comes with it, because very few people have access to it. That exclusive access, and giving them that opportunity to purchase at early bird also gives you a very outstanding way to stand out in the business. So as a retail or a general market business, you need to always implement the early bird strategy. In anything you do, try to implement the early bird strategy, because that is one way That is one way you can grow your business. So then you need to sell in trading programs, right? Allow customer to exchange their old for new, like literally. That's for gadgets, for automobile, probably for real estate. Some people want to sell their apartment. Probably I'm moving from the island to the mainland. I'm probably moving from Nigeria